What's going on, guys? I am here in my old reptile room once again, and the last time that I made a video in this room was kind of depressing. I was rehoming my bearded dragon, link up here if you haven't seen that video, but now I have another depressing reason to be up here. But before I get into that, I actually have to feed my snakes. I decided I wanted to bring you guys along, so let's get into it. So, doing a quick little run through without opening any tubs, you can see that everyone is basically ready to eat. These guys, they know they're getting fed. So, oh, this one's asleep. He's good to go. Yeah, the gang's all ready to eat. I gotta say, feeding snakes startles me a little bit still, but it doesn't get old. Look at that. He freaking knows. I love this snake so much. He's so freaking cool. He's the only snake I have remaining from the first clutch I ever hatched out. It's gonna be hard to sell him. I haven't committed to it. But yeah, let's just dive in. Really? Bruh. There it is. Come on. Come on. There we go. This is my Blanchy, I believe. Angie Black Pastel. She gets a little hopper. Good thing about baby ball pythons is they aren't picky. They get picky when they get old. You can't see her, but she's a pastel. Nothing insane, you know, just a cool little pastel. I guess you get the big one today. Didn't realize that. Alright. What? Oh shit. This guy is the son of my very first ball python. So he's also someone that I'm very sentimental towards. Lit. And last but not least, the little Mojaves. Lit. And last but not least for ball pythons, this guy, my Phantom. Oh wow, look at that. He's ready. Alright. Look at that. Like nothing. So those were all of my baby ball pythons, and I do have one colubrid, my Mexican black California king snake, Richard, aka Dick. I actually really love this snake. I'm not breeding him or anything, he just kind of exists in this rack with my ball python adults. But he's the last one that's getting fed today. He's a little psychopath. You should take it. Look at this. Ready? Ready? Oh, there it is. Little freaking psychopath. This guy used to be such a little savage when he was little. Now he's kind of mellowed out, but he's still a little... It's like a freaking worm. Like a death worm taking the mouse back there. Alright. That's enough. Alright. So... I'm here today with my Aki Chad, and this is honestly pretty bittersweet because I've literally told people before that if I had to ditch my entire collection, my Akis are going to be what I would keep. And tomorrow, I am letting these guys go. I found a good home for them. Him and his future girlfriend slash sister, frickin' Stacy, who is nowhere near this tame, so I'm not taking her out. But Chad's pretty good for the most part. Oh, shit. But yeah, so this is honestly pretty bittersweet. I literally frickin' love this lizard so much, and this is a really hard decision for me to make, but I had to face the facts. Even as I'm holding him here right now, he is a high maintenance animal, and I'm gonna be, oh, he just opened his mouth at me. I'm gonna be traveling a lot and stuff, and I'm busy with work, and I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on accomplishing, and I just don't have the time that this guy deserves, him and frickin' Stacy. But it doesn't make it any easier to get rid of him because I really don't want to do it. And he's literally one of my favorite animals I've ever worked with. Even though he's not himself entirely tame. The fact that I can even do this with him, like hold him like this, I think speaks for itself. He's really cool. I love him a lot. And this is literally my last night with him. Even though I don't live here, he's at my folks' house. I had plans to take him into my apartment, but it's just not feasible for me long term because I might move and, well, it's not that I might move, I'm going to move, and he deserves stability and someone who will take care of him, be on their A game for him. And I'm bringing him to a Reptile shop in Rhode Island, him and Stacy tomorrow, and the big enclosure that I had made custom for them as well. So I got a good deal, but they are more importantly going to a really good home, and it really, really, really sucks to make a video like this, but it's for the best for the animals. I knew this was coming for at least a week or two, and I mean, honestly, I posted most of the animals in this room to Facebook Marketplace, or I won't say Facebook Marketplace, just reptile groups on Facebook. And I posted the Akis on there just for shits and giggles. I figured if they're meant to go, I'll find a qualified buyer. If not, then I'll just keep them. But I found a qualified buyer, so, and I someone that seems like I vetted this person, and they literally own a reptile shop. So, I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. And the fact that the guy didn't even try to haggle me on the price either is also a rarity, especially in this economy, to be honest. But I've been taking a lot of pictures of Chad specifically. Stacy a little bit, but she's kind of skittish. So and she's not really out and about like Chad is. So I've been taking a lot of pictures of Chad. I literally just fed him, and I've been trying to take a lot of footage of him just doing his thing to really soak this in because I'm going to really miss him. And what I've realized over the last week is that I definitely always want reptiles to be in my life to some capacity. But what I've also realized is that I don't want this grandiose breeding project thing that I thought I wanted. I'd literally just be happy with just Chad. I could sell just Stacy if I could just if I was at a point in my life right now where I could take on an animal like Chad, properly, I'd love to. Like, I could see myself being like 40 years old and having a lizard like this, honestly, because he's freaking sick. But where I'm gonna be traveling a lot and stuff, it's just not in the cards. So I'm gonna give him to someone who will give him his best life. But I want to make this video also because if you're watching this and you are faced with giving up an animal, honestly, it's hard. I'm telling you right now, like if you're even thinking about giving up an animal, chances are you're already trying to do the right thing, and it's not going to get any easier, but you're doing the right thing, and it'll be for the best for your respective animal. Doesn't matter if it's a cat or a dog or these guys. I freaking love this lizard. Alright, I'm going to try to put together some footage of this guy. A little compilation of Chad just living his best life in the Janos residence. I've had him and Stacy for 3 years, since 2020. I got him in the pandemic from MOC Reptiles in Florida. Obviously, I didn't drive there to get him, they shipped him, but still. I raised him from a little lad. Shit. One of the only videos that kind of sort of pop off on my channel with like 500 views was my reptile room tour. But I titled it Reptile Room Before I Sell Everything, and I guess this is just what that looks like. Something that I wanted to add was that I clearly haven't sold all my reptiles yet, and I've really been struggling with it because anyone that has a lot of reptiles and really loves and cares about them a lot knows how hard it is to let them go if it's like not on your terms, if you're not like actively trying to sell them. If your life changes up for any reason and you just gotta let a lot of stuff go, it's hard. It's freaking hard. And letting go of this piece of my life, I mean, it's not, I don't even know how far into it I'm gonna go with how many things I like actually release. Because clearly, I made that video like freaking October of last year, or whenever it was. And I still haven't, like, this room still has animals in it. I haven't like gone crazy selling. Because it's hard. It's hard to let stuff go, and hard doesn't mean impossible. Like I'm capable of doing it. It's just there's like a decade of just time and money and love in this room, to be honest. And especially like Ackies, like monitors are such amazing, cool animals to work with. And sure, it's not like a black dragon Asian monitor or like a croc monitor or anything like that. It's a little wacky, but like it's just, they're so cool and I love them a lot. Something that really stuck out to me is a saying, I think it was from the book The Way of the Superior Man, but I heard it from the YouTuber Hamza. Aligning 100% of your life to your singular purpose. And for a while, my purpose was to build up a reptile collection and breed. And I did that. I didn't do it like the way I thought I was going to do it. Like I started with ball pythons, and I did have a few successful clutches, and I did sell them last year and the year before, and it was cool. Like I'm grateful. But like, I feel like at this point, like I should be fully like enamored by this, right? Like I should be like, these are living animals and they have to make me be like really happy and excited to like breed them and stuff, to like to really be successful with it. And honestly, like I realized that while I do want to have reptiles in my life, like I don't want breeding to be like the pinnacle. Like I really just I enjoy working with the individuals. Like I'm never gonna have another Ackie like this ever, because it's an individual. It's Chad, my boy. You know, like, and I really really enjoy that. And it's something like I was questioning that passion recently, but I still got it, and it's something that that's still just a part of me, you know. And while my life purpose right now feels like it's more to travel and experience life, like I can see myself at some point settling down and I'll have monitors or something, you know. But right now, you gotta make sacrifices in some capacity, and I gotta tell you, this sacrifice right here, like honestly, like I know when I made my bearded dragon video, like at the end of it, I got like semi-emotional. And right now I'm not like emotional, I'm just really, really sentimental because I love this animal a lot. And This has to mean something because he has been so good for the entirety of me filming this. Like, I'm so shocked. I feel bad. Like, I don't know. I mean, he seems so chill right now. It's crazy. Crazy. This is what 3 years of working with an animal will do. If you're good and you, like, build up trust and stuff, like, crazy. Crazy. You're such a cool guy, dude. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Alright, guys, I don't want this to be too much of a downer. Honestly, this video is more for me. Not to be, like, selfish, but, like, I want to look back on this at some point and just be grateful for the time that I had with Chad. I'm going to be driving an hour and a half to deliver him and his girlfriend to a good home. And I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed seeing my snakes eat. And I hope that Chad is a cool and entertaining little guy for you guys. I'm definitely going to have a monitor lizard at some point in my life. It just can't be right now. I've literally never freaking got this behavior from him. I'd usually be afraid of him trying to bite me, but like he's so chill right now. I'm like, what? This is surreal. Alright, guys. Until next time.